Dzień dobry. Good morning for everybody. It's good for me to have this time with you all. Thank you very much to the Academia of Social and Media Culture, director, Christian, and everybody that make possible to share this communication with you. We're going to talk a little bit about the artificial intelligence and virtual assistant in what we name as the first year of the intelligent artificial for us. ChatGPT mainly is on the news, is everywhere. But let's not stay in the anecdotal, and we must go to the essential things that is important for us. We can say that artificial intelligence has emerged as a promising solution to improve communication between humans and machines. There are many ways to improve this communication, many ways. But we can select two ways that is important for us. The communication between human beings and the communication between human being and machines. These two ways are essential for us. How to do it? How we can create an interface to improve the communication in a world full of communication everywhere. Communication and communication noise also. Well, the answer is simple. Through virtual assistants. The virtual assistant adapts information to the context. This word is essential, context. Because if we talk with other people, I say more than my words say. My eyes, the voice tone, the environment conforms all the context that we need to improve the communication. Technology and information technology used to say or use a word, a concept that is protocol. Protocol contains the context and is really important to improve the communication. We can say that one human being communicates with a machine using a chatbot, for example, is an interface for communication between the person and the machine. Chatbot at ChatGPT, for example. This chatbot takes all the natural language and confer information, data that seeks answers for the question of the opinion of the person. The human being communicates through natural language with the machine in a vocal writing way. The message can reach the system through, for example, a web interface or messaging app or another options that allows us to send and receive message, opinions, questions, requests, etc. with the machines. A virtual assistant processes the message. Several layers of IA, layers, simple and not too simple, that make it possible to respond, to answer the question in an appropriate way. The virtual assistant will seek how to communicate properly in the context, another time the word context, in which the question is asked. The answer reaches for human beings and is stored in documentation. For example, web, frequently asked question, and many other things that we, or materials, or other things that we can share between the machine and the human beings. As it's logical, the assistants, the virtual assistant, will assess the questions and the answers. It needs information, data, to looking for the way to improve the communication. The machine will request to the human being information. Answer needs questions. Question make for the machines. Question for understand the context, the personal and the environment context. This allows the first step of machine learning and also the creation of user profiles. The machine needs user profile to understand all the context we need to share information and improve the communication. But it is difficult to do this. It's necessary consider many things, many other things. For example, the privacy, the prejudice, and the ethical concerns. If I make a question, if I question something that it's not ethical, the chatbot and the machine must say me, I can answer your question. Sorry, please. Make another time your question in other ways. For example, because since the privacy is an asset protected by law, it's unethical to respond in a discriminatory way, and ethics is fundamental in this process. It's what I'm going to say now is important. The European Union is drafting legislation that directly affects virtual assistants. This creation must be taken care of a great extent. Now, the legislators is making laws for regulate virtual assistants. In many levels, the future will tell. We should achieve a more fluid and intuitive experience through virtual communication assistant is what I'm looking for, because the virtual assistants are tools. Tools just like this microphone. It's a tool that can be wonderful or really, really bad. An example, a hammer. A hammer can building beautiful sculptures or destroy. The tools must be created and used in a way that make possible ethical and communication at the same time. But what is a personal profile? Are simple to say, not as easy to create a personal profile. Our data structures contain information about an individual's characteristic, preference, behaviors, contextual things that helps to the artificial intelligence algorithms to a better understanding and respond to the human needs. The virtual assistants are tools, only tools. It's crucial to indicate the objective of user profiles is to improve the information and communicate with the human clients who require it. An example, real example, we can say that there are characters, letters, fields that, for example, comes from an answer made for the client in a time that the machine have question about anything. And the machines take this information and store it in a data structure. For example, in JSON mode or a structure. One example, and one real example. When you open the Google Navigator, you can show many news that are exactly, more or less, fit with the preference for the client. How Google knows what I need in this time, because Google have a personal profile. How Google to make this profile simple? All the navigation with its website takes all the information and store it in personal profiles. Easy to say. Well, virtual assistant will use this data to shape the response or actions. The evaluation of the answers can be conformed part of the personal profile and must be managed by the artificial intelligence involved in the process. Well, we are using now in a project, in a European project, the personal profiles. It's a project KI2 named REPEC, ended the last February month. What we make in REPEC project? Many things, but we build a chatbot that responds to the student, to the teachers about problems in emergencies, in situation of emergencies, and evaluates the emergency and the answer using personal profile, simple personal profiles. But in the second project, we have proposed 2 months ago, more or less, we want to improve this personal profile and chatbot possibilities. This project is named HIRO, but this will be the future. In the REPEC project, we are 6 universities, from 2 from Italian, 1 from Greek, 1 from Polish, here this wonderful university, 1 for the Czech Republic, and 1 for Spanish, the Cadiz University where I work. Yes. You can looking for REPEC, RIPED, at Google, and you can, I don't know, it's possible to looking for in a moment in this great REPEC. Well, it's the same. In the lower right corner, there are a small zone where you can write your answers. Hello. Where you come from? From the Cadiz University, from the Panteiro University. What happens? I have problem. What kind of problem? And the chatbot evaluates the emergency and how to avoid the answers, the right answer to guide the student to solutions. This is what we have done, and I think not too bad. Well, this is all that I want to share today with you. Thank you very much.